Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of BachelorVegas.com. And I'm standing here today in front of the Venetian, all right? And right behind me is TAO Beach. And so in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the 2022 TAO Beach. I just went in there for the first time. This is opening weekend. And I got some really good stuff to share for you. So this video is going to be all about TAO Beach, the guest list, the tickets, the bottle service, and you know, some of the stuff you want to think about when you come over here and experience one of the top new pool parties in Las Vegas. So one thing I noticed when I walked up with my customer today, he had a backpack. Okay, backpacks are a no-no. Do not bring backpacks, and here's why. They won't let you in with them. Okay, and there's a big pain in the neck. You have to actually go down to the Venetian lobby, find the you know, the bell desk, check-in concierge, and then you have to check it in down there and then come back. The whole process took about an extra 20-30 minutes, so probably not the best way to start out your day. So just leave your backpacks at home. Okay, they do have lockers inside. I did talk to the locker guy, and the lockers are you know, fairly nice size. They're maybe like 7 inches by maybe 12 inches, big enough to probably fit a small backpack, but unfortunately you're not going to get up to the lockers with a backpack. Okay, but you can put your cell phone, your shoes, anything like that in these lockers. The prices today were $30 a day, but on the bigger days, like say when there's an Alesso here or a Martin Garrix or a Steve Aoki, there's going to be a higher price, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of around $60 to $75 for a locker per day. All right, so the prices fluctuate. They're not like a fixed thing where you put some coins in like back in the day. They're digital, and they change the prices based on demand. So it's kind of funny. Talking to the guy about that today. It was interesting. I really didn't know how it worked until today. So what else do I want to talk about? Okay, so we got the you know, the guest list. Okay, guys, that's going to be right up here behind me in the Venetian. You'll see up in that like center area. That's where the guest list lines up. Okay, it's outside. They go through the side over there, and the tickets as well. All right, the guest list generally, they're going to be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And usually Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, there's going to be free with even ratio. Meaning if it's 2 guys and, you know, 2 guys and 2 girls, they'll be free. All right, now if they have a bigger artist on, say, a Sunday or like a Friday, they might change that. It might be guys have to pay, the girls getting free with even ratio. But Saturdays are generally going to be, guys probably have to pay a reduced cover on the guest list, and the girls will be free with even ratio. TAO Group is big on not having more guys than girls in their parties, which is a good thing. So don't be a group of guys and expect to get in on the guest list. That's not going to happen. You can't just grab girls walking through the casino or stuff like that. You're technically stealing from another promoter if you're doing that. And if they get caught doing that, you're going to get banned and not even get into the party. So if you're a group of guys, either get a table or buy tickets. Okay, and the tickets are going to be over here. You can check my link below to see the ticket prices. I do sell tickets for the event, so if you're a group of guys and you're not going to be able to afford a table, or you don't want a table, then just get the tickets, all right? So, the dress code, all right? It's a pool party, guys. You got to wear swim attire. I'm wearing like a tank top here, my swim shorts. You can wear gym shoes, you can wear flip-flops, but you got to have swim shorts on, guys. You can't wear like cargo pants, you can't wear any athletic gear, no khaki shorts, no jeans, of course. Girls, obviously, you're going to want to wear like a cover-up to go to and from the casino, because, you know, you have to go through the casino to get to this venue, all right? Bikinis, obviously, one pieces, whatever you guys want to wear for the girls is fine. Wedges, sandals, flip-flops, gym shoes is fine as well for the girls. Now, when you're walking into this place, it's a lot different than it used to be. TAO Beach used to kind of be over by the parking garage. You'd have to enter over there. They do have a guy standing over there or sitting over there on like a stand just telling you where to go. But the entrance is now at the TAO restaurant and TAO nightclub. It's the same entrance for the bottle service, okay? And so that's in the Venetian. So you have to go through the casino, up the escalator, and then you get up onto the second level, and that's where the entrance to TAO is. Now, when you walk in, they're going to bring you into the restaurant area to go through security. That's how it was set up today. You actually have to walk by this metal wand. You put your phone and your keys and stuff up in the air, and as long as it doesn't turn red, you pass by security, you're good to go. All right, they don't really look in your pockets and stuff anymore. It's a fairly loose screening. As long as you don't have anything metal that's going to set off the metal detectors, you're good to go. So you go through the restaurant, then they loop you back up, and you go in right behind the host stand of the original TAO nightclub. And then there's an elevator or the staircase. You can walk up the staircase. And then when you get to the next level, there's like a bar. They're giving away some free shots today. The girls were, you know, liquor promotion, whatever. They have a little bar up there if you want to get a drink before you head up to the pool. And then there's a big escalator that they installed now to take you up to TAO Beach. Okay, so the escalator brings you up, and you come out of the area and out of the escalator area, and there's this big like hand statue. It's kind of cool. And then on the right, there's going to be some girls handing out towels. I think there's like a towel service there. On the left, the lockers, and then you're into the pool party. Okay. So now we've gotten you into the pool. Let's talk about once you're in the pool area, what you got for as far as like bottle service goes. Okay. So the pool is very well done, by the way. I think it holds somewhere in the neighborhood of around 2,500 people at capacity. So it's a monster. It's up there with the likes of Encore Beach and Wet Republic and Elia Beach Club in terms of the size of the venue. And it's definitely going to be a player. The programming inside, as far as the DJs are going to go, Thursday is probably going to be like an open format industry type party. Friday is probably going to be more like an open format party from what I can tell. They're going to just kind of do general DJs, scam artist DJs, maybe some mid-level type artists. Saturday is going to be their big day with EDM artists. You're going to have Alesso, Alinium, Steve Aoki, potentially Chris Lake, Fisher, maybe even Martin Garrix. The whole TAO group roster, the big hitters, are going to be at TAO Beach on Saturday. They're going to be rotating, all right? And then Sundays are going to do more of like a hip-hop party from what I can tell. Although I think the second week they're scheduled with Sophie Tucker, which is not hip-hop. So check the calendar below on my link to see if they're going to do hip-hop every Sunday. But I think for the most part, they're going to do hip-hop Sundays. Just today I was here, they're going to have DJ Mustard, Little John, and Tyga, kind of their opening weekend. So they got a bunch of big DJs. Yesterday they had like Alesso, I believe, Afrojack, Fisher. It was a big lineup. I mean, they brought all their big hitters in, obviously, for opening weekend. But just on a normal weekend, they're going to have just one artist on those days. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. Now let's talk about the bottle service. Now, bottles are not cheap out in Vegas. As most of you have probably known, things have gone up in recent years with cost of inflation, and Vegas is no exception. And bottle prices are going to start somewhere in the neighborhood of around $700. Okay, and you're going to be able to get a bottle of Grey Goose for around $750. So $1,500 minimum is essentially 2 bottles. All right, and they have great food here, so they have amazing, food, sushi, and all that stuff. Obviously, the TAO restaurant is connected to the venue, so you're going to have quality food here. Probably the best food out of all the pool parties will be found here at TAO Beach. Now, as far as the tables go, there's basically 5 levels of tables. Okay, the entry level tables are going to be what are called your terrace tables. Those are going to be up a little bit, kind of in front of the cabanas and whatnot, and they're a little bit smaller for groups of say 4 to 6. And there's really not a bad table in the whole venue. It's kind of laid out like a big rectangle. So if that's an entry level table and you just need a place to throw your stuff and you got a central point to hang out throughout the day, not a bad table. Okay. Next level up is going to be your day beds, and those are scattered throughout the pool area. Now, the ones closer to the DJ, those are going to be considered like your prime day beds. Okay, because you're going to be closer to the DJ, a little bit closer to the main action on the main pool, and then the further away day beds are going to be your regular day beds. Okay, so obviously the prime day beds are going to cost a little more. You're going to be a little more in the action, closer to the DJ. The regular day beds are a little out of the action. If you want a little bit more chill area, probably the regular day beds will be just fine for you. All right. Now there's basically 3 levels of cabanas. Okay. And then there's some cabanas also behind the DJ that usually aren't typically for sale. They're more for the artists and big spenders and management and whatnot uses those. But the cabanas, the Lotus cabanas, are going to be the ones kind of furthest away from the DJ, in front of the Lotus bar. And they have this big, like, really cool TAO statue, and that statue behind them is the Lotus cabanas. Now, these cabanas are a little bit disappointing in my opinion because they're not actually cabanas. Okay, they're more like lounge couches with like a canopy over the top, but the canopy doesn't block the sun. It sort of like blocks the sun, but it's not fully blocking the sun. All right, because the sun is like basically peeking through the pillars, and so if you have one of these tables, make sure you bring some sunscreen, because even though you think you may be in a cabana and out of the sun, you're not actually out of the sun. Okay, so just keep that in mind for the Lotus cabanas. They're pretty decent. They're roomy, they're spacey. You can see the DJ from there, but they're not really fully covered cabanas. So just keep that in mind for future reference. Now there's the jungle cabanas. Okay, those are the ones that are actually on the right of the DJ, and then they're across from the DJ as well. And they have actually pools in front of them. They're called like plunge pools, if you will. Most people call them, private pools, but I like to call them plunge pools. I'm not sure if that's the exact name or not, but they're real nice. You actually can walk out of your cabana and you have a pool right in front of it. You kind of share the pool with the other cabanas, so usually there's a lot of pretty girls hanging out with a lot of cabana guests, and you got your own pool and you kind of mingle with the other cabana guests. It's kind of a really higher end experience, if you will. And the cabanas are huge. Okay, they're very well done, very nice, very well done. They did a nice job. The ones have some of them have some swings hanging in them, and plenty of tables and seating. Oh, look at that! I caught some TAO Beach fireworks. Check it out. I'm like, what is going on here? They're launching off some fireworks here on opening weekend. Pretty darn cool. So Yeah, the other cabanas are across from the DJ, and they're like the biggest cabanas. There's 4 of those cabanas, and they're actually really nice. But the problem with the big 4 cabanas across from the pool, they don't have the pools in front of them. Okay, so the jungle cabanas, in my opinion, are the best ones with the pools in front of them. There is a row of I think like 5 or 6 on the. If you're looking at the DJ on the left, the cabanas all have pools in front of them, except the very last one does not. So that's not really the best one to be in. Obviously, if you can avoid being in that last one without the pool, it's kind of roped off even from the pool itself. So it's kind of annoying. But they're really lighting up over here at TAO Beach. And the bottle service is really going to be amazing. It's a great party up there right now. I was just up there right now. My customers loving it. It's pretty lit. So if you guys want to check out TAO Beach, make sure you click on the link below. I work directly for the TAO group, and I get paid an affiliate commission if you guys book through my link. There's nothing extra to work with me. It's the same prices as on their website, and I obviously can help you answer your questions. I'll host you, make sure you guys get in okay, get a good table, be negotiating with the podium if you want a specific location, etc. We can all make that happen. So if you have any questions, again, my name is Brian Pfeiffer. My cell phone is 773-459-8133. And if you enjoy this content on the different nightclubs and pools and strip clubs and whatnot in Las Vegas, make sure you like this video and bang that notifications bell for more. And I'm looking forward to working with you guys this year at TAO Beach. Talk soon. Bye.